Hi everybody, here we are again, and it's Tom Caxton's Yorkshire Bitter, and we're here to talk about it. That's what it looks like. It's printed off the internet because this kit, when I soaked it in water, I had to destroy the label completely to get it off. So I don't have the label, I just have a printout. So it's a kit and kilo brew, 1.8 kilos in the kit, makes a 40 UK pints, add sugar and water, so you add a kilo of sugar of your choice, and this has been brewed standard table sugar. All of the kits that I don't do regularly, and I've not done this one for years. I lied. No, I did do one with, but I pimped it up, didn't I? Yeah. A few months back. Might be last year. Don't know. Anyway, I don't do it regularly, and it was one of the kits. I don't think it was the first kit that I ever bought. I think the first kit I ever bought was a John Bull kit. We'll get back to them. But yeah. Kit and kilo kit. So let's have a look at some figures. The Tom Caxton's a Yorkshire Bitter. Started at 1048, finished at 1008, so it's ended up at 5.4%. Didn't realise that. Might be why I'm losing some nights. Yeah, so no other notes there. Just been barreled. So let's have a quick look at it. It's a nice slightly darker than amber maybe colour. Maybe amber. Crystal clear. And it's not been pimped or anything. It's been brewed just with a kilo standard table sugar, and I straight away noticed that there's basically zero head. You start off, and when you first pour it, you do get a little bit, maybe a little tingy bit of a head. It quickly dies back to a ring, and then dies back to nothing. So there's no head retention whatsoever. None of those dodgy white powders in here. Just basic kit. So let's have a try. Let's have a sniff. Let's move that sandalwood out of the way. Not really a lot on the nose, to be honest. Maybe a tingy bit of malt. Certainly nothing hop-wise. Going for a taste. As I say, I brewed this for years. Back in the day when I was a bit povy, didn't have much cash, wanted to drink beer, couldn't afford to go out to the pub every day. Straight away, it's got a very light mouthfeel. It's it has got some bitter in, but it's, I wouldn't say it's nothing to write home about. There's, yeah, that is definitely the classic homebrew taste. Watery throughout. There's a little bit of a malty flavour. There's a bit of a, there is some bittering going on, but basically not much. For a dark beer or an amber beer, very poor. There's a slight fruitiness. I'm not sure. I've not waxed the moustache while I've been drinking this, and I think the wax is coming through, because a lot of your taste comes from smell. Yeah, no, it's overall, it's a watery beer. It's a, don't get me wrong, 5.4, is it? Yeah, 5.4% beer. So stronger than I would like, if my calculations are right. I'm sure they are, because it finished very low. I do remember that Tom Caxton's always finished quite low, so that's why you've got no body in the beer. If you're getting under 1012, you're not going to get much body in the beer. It's going to taste a little watery, and just, yeah, not good. Because you've got, what they're doing is getting as many fermentable sugars as they can, but it detracts from the beer. What's the point in having a 5.4% beer that tastes like beg your pardon, tastes very watery, when all they could do is say add 1.2 kilos of sugar. You know, if you want a 5.4% beer, add 1.5 kilos of sugar. It's the sugar that ferments. The non-fermentables, which is, I think technically the maltodextrins, are the ones that give it the body and the flavour. So, if you're brewing, I'm going to stop ranting. I'm going to stop ranting now. Basically, it's not good. Would I buy it again? No. There's a definite reason why I moved away from these kits, and even when you pimp them up, they're a little bit pants. So you start with a bit of a pants kit, you pimp them up, and you still get a beer that's mediocre at best. Whereas if you get a better kit, get a beer that's good. It's a no-brainer, really, is it? Especially when you start, and I was pimping them up, and it was taking ages, and they were costing, at the time, showing me age, back when all malt kits, yeah, so where you got 2 cans of malt all malt kits. You don't add any sugar. They were 18 quid. These were a tenner, but by the time I'd added a bag, and it was only a bag, of dry malt extract, some dry hops, still adding the sugar, or most of the sugar, they were costing like certainly 18 or more pounds. So they were costing more than the old malt kits. I did say I was stopping waffling. That's it, I'm going to stop waffling now. So, would I buy it again? No. It will provide you beer. Substandard beer. Drinkable beer. Nothing to shout out about, but it's beer. And if all you want is beer, if you're on a budget, like I was, yeah, go for it. I'm not sure what price they are now. Put it down below. Don't think I put it in here. Should have done, but I haven't. Right, so yeah, it's beer. Like, comment, subscribe. See you next time. Cheers. Bye. My days get cut so short. I waste my time and watch TV. When will it come to stop? My life is for living. I'll be doing it in style. No second thoughts with gear.